What's up, guys, and welcome back to another PSO2 station. So I am a bit late on this one. I have to apologize. I've been super busy with catching back up in PSO2. Basically, spent all of my time grinding the free field to make 5 new weapons in 3 days, basically. So, what was it? 6,900 yellow stones. It was a nightmare, but I've got that taken care of. We're finished. We're all set to go. So, back to more uploads, back to all that good stuff. But, before we get into that stuff, I want to go over what we have coming and what has come. Some of the stuff that is already here, or that's here in the station recap, has already come out because it is December 5th. I mentioned I'm a bit late on these, but we'll read through this stuff, read what's going to be, what's here, and we're also going to have a video that's going to talk about the patch that dropped today. Well, last night, technically, for most of us. So, December 1st live stream talks about Merry Christmas on Ice, similar quests to Driving Rain. So, those of you guys who have been, or who have been around for the Driving Rain quest, get exactly what they like. Christmas Umbella will eventually spawn, and afterwards, level 85 bosses tend. It's kind of cool, I guess. We know that 85 bosses tend to have a bit more health gouging and have a better chance at dropping what we're looking for, or have just a chance at dropping what we're looking for in the first place. A lot of level 80 bosses really don't. Some people believe the 80 bosses are pretty pointless of being a part of these EQs or the free. Give me, I am also drinking. A little early for me right now when I'm recording this video, but nonetheless, I wanted to get started as soon as possible. Also, here's the next thing people have been really looking forward to. So the weapon form change, which is here now, by the way. Will transform the appearance of your weapon into other weapons. Requires the base item and the design item to be at max grind. Now, this is a bit odd. I don't know why they decided to do this. But so you have to have both of these things at maximum grind. Meaning those of us who got our 14 stars from tickets, I don't know if that's actually going to work since they're only max grind of 30. I'm not sure if it's max grind of possible for the weapon or it's max grind period. So it does say plus 10 OT or 35 NT. I'm not sure if they just didn't, they mixed or they didn't completely look at everything possible. The design item can be a weapon camo if you, looks like the design item can weapon camos as well. Those are guys who have expensive weapon camos. Those are. There's also a weapon form change voucher. These vouchers can be obtained from certain quests or title rewards. Trade in 150 change vouchers for a weapon form change pass. That seems a bit steep, considering you need a million Meseta and a weapon form change pass. That's pretty crazy. I'm not sure how hard it's going to be to grind those out, but we'll see. Special collection file. There is no expiration date for the special collection file. You can hold just one of its sheets at a time. It contains 14 stars. Or was it Uran Sara, Powerful Blow, Radisarca, and more. Premium users get a gauge accumulation bonus. Again, I feel like this is a fair thing for premium users. Premium should actually give a benefit that matters. If the gauge requires a specific EQ, the trigger version will also raise it. That's cool. Solo triggers, Endless Darkness, not qualify. I see. Okay. And then the solo ultimate quest can be cleared up to 5 times a day. Cape dolls and half dolls are forbidden. Weapon form change vouchers are given as title rewards. Clearing it with 2 classes should be enough for vouchers for a change pass. Okay. And you can get class cubes and X cubes. First clear includes S-class ability capsules, accessories, etc. We've got the new solo quest, solo ultimate quest. That's gonna be fun to try out. I've already seen a couple videos tossed in Discord about people doing the quest, and it looks pretty interesting. So that's cool. So our next pet, 14-star Red Ran, is on its way from mid-December and getting some PA apparently. It looks like. I'm not sure if they mean PA buffs for Red Ran specifically or PA buffs in general. I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about there. coffee here. Cool. So raid boss field. The raid boss field is set in the Ark's fleet area. Interesting. Hoping there's some more information. Raid boss field. A new field of Ark's fleet? Okay. 15-star weapon category change. The Atra EX and Xeon series support this. Category change. Okay, so we have more information on 15 stars. So the Lightstream Xeon weapons requirements require a 14-star Celestial plus 35, 400 XQ, and the Amphitrite Stone title reward for clearing Persona 50 times. So this is a bit of a grind. But in general, when you think about it, it's actually pretty easy to do. For the 15-star at least. 14-star requires Profound Xeon plus 35, Detonation plus 35, Claudin plus 35, Allure plus 35. I'm not even trying to pronounce that. The last one here, plus 35, and 150 of the Everest Stone. I'm assuming those also probably come from clearing the EQ itself. So you'll probably get these stones while you're getting the 50 clears here. It's going to be a bit of a grind, but I'm guessing the Lightstream weapons are going to be pretty powerful. And, oh, we're going to find out right now, since here is potential. Power up fully recovers PP when falls below a certain amount, and power up cooldown can occur. I'm assuming that means is that you fully get your PP back when it falls below a certain amount, and there's an internal cooldown and how often that can happen. S1 to S3s are supported. That sounds pretty buff, depending upon what the cooldown actually is. So we'll have to see. Atra EX. Atra EX weapon requirements. Requires a plus 35 Atra, obviously a plus 35 Luminaire, and 400 XQ. Potential power up provides one-time survival of a fatal attack and gradually recovers HP for a limited time afterward. And then it supports S1, S4. I feel this is probably one of the weakest ones, though it is pretty easy to make. So for those of you guys who have your Atra, just want a 15-star weapon, you like what your Atra already does, I wonder if your Atra will retain its ability already. This is just an added ability on top of what it already has. Hopefully it'll retain its like unique effect of your weapon, so hopefully that's a thing. So this is just an added bonus. The Atras all have different unique abilities and things like that. So austere NT weapons. So it requires either an invade NT 35 or plus 35 or an austere OT. An Ares NT, Nemesis, and Slave NT plus 35 and 400 XQ. And you have a couple choices of the potential and S slot apparently. Following choices are available based on each requirement. Actually, I don't know what that really means. Following choices are available based on each requirement. Is it because of how you build the weapon? So, either A, power up based on Photon Blast Gauge, and added effect based on Photon Blast type. That's interesting. Okay. B, power up informs a barrier that reduces damage for a limited time. And then power up informs a barrier that reduces reactions for a limited time. Where it's S1 and up to, or between S1 and S3 slots. I'm not gonna lie, this is a little underwhelming. What it sounds like is the 15-star Xeon weapons are gonna be the strongest. The light streams. Sounds like light streams are gonna be the way to go overall. Have to see. Anyway, let's move on. Other stuff. Above mentioned requirement materials. They understand that it's quite difficult to obtain the weapons in each of their requirements, so there's going to be a campaign quest at the end of the year along with New Year's event to make it easier for people to get them. Time Reversal Stone Chronos. They have plans to distribute another Chronos Stone through a title reward. The title is based on the number of titles you have. Hellsline. Even though the web panel event ends on the 5th of December, the Monster Hunter collaboration period is actually set till May 15th. Interesting. I wonder what that actually means for the weapons. I'm gonna log in and take a look. I wanted not to do that before I did this video, so I wouldn't kind of like mess up my thoughts on what we're reading here, basically. So that's pretty much it for the 26, or at least part 1. We usually get a part 2 for all these recaps that include pictures and all those kinds of stuff. So I'm sure we'll get that pretty soon. Anyway, guys, what do you think? You guys excited for these 15 stars? I mean, they did mention that they are difficult to get. But for people who are here, who are playing, they're rewarding us by, you know, giving us the option, or giving us a campaign event to help us get these weapons, which I feel like is fair. There should be something to kind of work towards over time, even if it is a bit of a grind. I know a lot of us will just grind out things all the way through. Even if it's a bit of a grind, I feel like there should be something that we can work towards. We'll have to see. Let me know how you guys feel. Really kind of interested to see what you guys think of these potentials. I don't know what to feel about this here specifically. I'm not sure how I feel about the austere NT. Originally, I was like kind of all behind making an austere NT, and now I don't really know. We'll have to see. Anyways, thanks for joining me on another one of these recaps. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and I'll see you all.